All right, well, we do have some breaking news this morning. 3 officers injured after a shooting in Northeast.
Yeah, police say the suspect is dead. Let's listen in to the press conference right now.
And Investigative Services Bureau Assistant Chief Ramey Kyle. At approximately 4:38 a.m. this morning, our officers responded to a report of a man with a gun who fired shots inside of a lobby in the 300 block of Florida Avenue Northeast. Officers quickly responded to the scene, and when they first arrived, they made contact with the individual, but then he suddenly ran into an elevator. Additional officers responded to the scene to search for the suspect. A few minutes later, the suspect comes out of the elevator and encounters the officers in the lobby. Officers attempt to take the man into custody at that time when he produced a firearm. During the struggle, the suspect discharged his gun at the officers, and the officers returned fire, striking the suspect. During the incident, 3 officers sustained gunshot wounds and were transported to local hospitals. Thankfully, all of our officers are in stable condition, they're talking, and we're so grateful that they survived this unfortunate incident. Other officers attempted to provide life-saving measures to the suspect, but unfortunately, the suspect was pronounced on the scene. Agents from our Internal Affairs divisions are on the scene conducting the investigation in conjunction with our Criminal Investigations Division. The case will be independently reviewed by our U.S. Attorney's Office. The officers have been placed on administrative leave per our agency's policy. And what I will say is this is yet another reminder of the daily dangers that we face every day in our city and across the U.S. I'm very grateful that our officers were able to get through this particular incident without any further injuries, and I will take any questions that you have at this time.
What more do we know about the suspect? Was this a resident of this apartment building?
So we're still trying to determine that at this point. The suspect that we know of was in the area. Evidently, he appeared to be very familiar with the establishment, or I should say the apartment. But we do not know whether he's a resident, or we do not know how he came in contact with being inside that building.
How long was he in the elevator before he emerged again? Did he go to another floor, do you know?
We do not know. That's still under a part of the investigation.
Were there reports of gunfire before the officers arrived?
That is correct. We received a 911 call advising that there was a man who had discharged his weapon in the lobby of the building.
Did that come about because of an argument, or was he just in the lobby shooting?
That's still under investigation. There was a call made, like I said, to 911 advising that a gunfire had been discharged in the building, and our officers responded to the location. There was a concierge that was also located in the building who made us aware of the fact when the individual did come back downstairs, of course, that was the individual. And keeping in mind that we did encounter him when we first arrived. However, he jumped on the elevator.
Chief, how are your officers doing? You had the opportunity to talk to them?
Our officers right now are in good condition. They're talking, and when I say good, I do mean that they're stable, in other words, but they are talking. I'm actually headed to the hospital as soon as I leave this press conference. Any other questions?
So he came out of the elevator, I'm sorry, I just asked this. Then he shot, or?
So let me start over again. So officers responded to the location. When they respond, they encounter the individual. The individual jumps on an elevator and goes to whatever floor. He comes back down, and then he engages the officers and produces a handgun. The officers attempted to take him in custody, and while attempting to take him in custody, he discharges the firearm.
So in the engagement process, we were trying to de-escalate, and he didn't seem to want to comply.
I explained to you what exactly happened. As part of the investigation, that will all be determined.
Do we know how many shots the person fired?
All right, well, you were just listening to Police Chief Pamela Smith there giving an update on the situation that happened this morning in Northeast. She said it happened about 4:30 this morning. Reports of gunfire in a building. That is when the officers went there. We do know 3 officers were injured in that shooting with a suspect. The suspect did not survive that, so
Yes.
that's the latest update from her.
Yeah, they said when officers arrived, they did encounter the suspect. Then the suspect got on the elevator and then eventually came down, and that's when gunfire erupted. So they said the suspect was pronounced deceased on scene, and thankfully, officers are all in stable condition. And
Haley Milon was at that news conference, and we'll have more from her coming up later in the newscast, and we'll be right back after this break.